Hello, I'm Dr. Rosie Kuhn, and this is day 19 of our boot camp to self-transformation. The, the delight and wonder of this process that you will continue to explore and experience for the rest of your life is that what you're doing is up-leveling your mastery of these skills and techniques. And there's no real technique other than being present and noticing yourself and then making choices, getting more courage, feeling the discomfort and moving beyond that, feeling the resistance and listening to what's there that needs to be revealed for you. This is all about you up leveling your mastery over and over and over and over and over again. It's like going to first grade and you learn your letters and you start to read. I mean, I know it's very different now in terms of how children are learning and what they're learning, but the first grade, what that does is prepares you for second grade. Second grade prepares you for third grade. And so this boot camp is that preparation process for the next level of training and then the next level after that. So this is a constant up leveling your skills and your abilities as a masterful being. That's very exciting. One of the things that can happen, if it hasn't already happened to you already, is that you begin to experience what I call metaphysical phenomenon. So metaphysical phenomenon is synchronicities, things show up in ways that you didn't experience. There seems to be miraculous or magical things that happen. Now, I distinguish metaphysical from spiritual in this way. So everything is spiritual, if you see the world that way. I do. Every aspect of our world is part of is the aspect of the divine. It's all part of a divinity, all of it. Now, some people don't see that, but I do. So metaphysical is just what happens energetically, vibrationally. It's a frequency that creates things coming together the way they do. Pendulums work based on a metaphysical principle of energy, and so does tarot cards or crystals or all of those vibrational tools that we have available to us. So some of us begin to have those abilities. I have become more intuitive, more psychic in ways that I hadn't been before. And I have a listening that I hadn't had before. So things that can evolve for you in ways you might begin to see auras. You might begin to hear animals speaking. We have no idea what will become of this process for you. So it's really important to know that that's happening. Uh, there are also elements like Kundalini experiences or spiritually transformative experiences where you might see beings, angels, or some people have talked to Jesus. Some people have had near-death experiences where they've gone to heaven, or out-of-body experiences, or astral traveling. So as we raise our vibration, as we ascend and up-level ourselves, we have greater and greater capacities to know these different dimensions and realms of this universe, or universes, multi-universes. And so that is very, very exciting to have happen. And it can also challenge us because the reality that we live in, our consensus view of reality, doesn't accept those things as true, though more and more of us are having those kinds of experiences. So my point in bringing that up to you here, day 19, is that you may be experiencing those things and learning how to kind of articulate that for yourself. Like, how is that possible? When I go through very challenging times, what happens is my clocks start doing like 2:22 or 11:11. And when that's consistent, which it sometimes is, like every time I look at a clock, there's that number thing that's going on. That is a way for the universe or spirit or my high self that's communicating with me that either says, you are right on track, girly, or it's saying, you got some big work coming. I'm never quite sure what it's going to be, but I'm always know that I'm on the right track, and it tells me that I'm supported, which is a beautiful feeling. It still is like, I have no idea what's coming my way, but I know that I'm supported. And that's a really cool thing. And I just want you to know that you're always supported as well. Now we have these high beings, and we have these metaphysical things that can be happening. We also have connections with our higher spiritual supports. But sometimes we might be feeling things that are negative. So for instance, what I'm saying is that we can feel the negativity or negative energies that might be clinging to us. We have entities or discarnates or vibrations or disturbances, energy vibrations and disturbances that are uncomfortable and don't belong to us. You might feel this when you go to somebody's house or a building and you go, wow, the vibes are really bad here. I don't like how it feels. You're feeling that vibration and you go, nope, this isn't for me. I gotta leave. I went to a house once and it was so uncomfortable. I like ran out the door because it was really terrible. There was so much discomfort, so much dark energy there. And when you experience those things, it's really important to be able to do something to clear yourself. Now, on YouTube or wherever, there are so many supports that can tell you how to do that. I use a pendulum, and I ask for support to clear these energies. It can be so simple. It can be a prayer to say, higher self, guides, angels, please clear me of any entities or dark energies or beings that are using me, and that is not in my highest good, my highest truth, my highest knowing. That's all you have to do to start with. And you'll begin to feel a difference. I clear myself every morning, and then about 4 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes, I'll feel this energy on me. And I don't know why it's 4 o'clock, but it's an energy that shows up, and it's like, it feels really uncomfortable. So I'll do a clearing again. And I just ask for support to clear these energies, and it goes away. And I totally forget that I felt that way, and I'm back to myself. So you have a sense of your knowing of who you are. You're getting a better sense of that, and begin to believe that's who you are, and be aware of, oh, this is a metaphysical thing, that there's these entities or energies, just like we've got bacterias, right, and viruses that are, that get into our system. And we know now how to take care of that. We wash our hands, we clean ourselves, we wear our masks, those kinds of things. And we can do that as well with some other tools. Might be smudging yourself or crystals. Taking a shower or a bath is a really good idea. Drinking a lot of water. So those are some other tools, and you might know others. If you do, please leave comments below, like what are the tools that you use to clear yourself of dark energies or entities or discarnates or whatever you call them. My friend Diane Thorson, who is an energy clearer, she calls them boogers. She says, oh, you got some boogers on you. And so those are ways, when we're clear about that and we clear those, we feel so much better. It's like taking a fresh shower. It's awesome. So I want you to practice maybe looking into, if you haven't already, look into what kinds of practices you might want to take on to clear yourself of any energies that are uncomfortable. And also being aware of these metaphysical phenomenons that are happening to you. And if you go online, you'll see, in Google, you'll see a lot of different phenomena that are available, that are there, that might be one of what you're doing. I also want to give you the opportunity to check into an organization called ASSIST, which is the American Center for the Integration of Spiritually Transformative Experiences. It's ACISTE.org. I'll put it below. And they are an organization that supports people through spiritually transformative experiences. So if you need that kind of support, you can go there and get it. All right. Thanks very much. Bye for now.